Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing some cases that I purchased from Amazon and Glucology to be able to carry everything that we need for Aerie now. So first, I was super anxious about having everything in one place when we were to go to the grocery store, to the park, or wherever. So I researched so much for this and I think I found the perfect one, but that's just what's gonna work for us and our family. So we're gonna go through a few of them. Again, I got them from Amazon and Glucology, and I'll tell you which ones I got from where, but I'm gonna start with my least favorite first, and that's going to be this one from Amazon. It's very small, it's about the size of my hand, which is great because I wanted something to just throw in my purse really quickly and I can just easily exchange it. But that being said, it's a little too small. There are two zippers that go all the way around here, which is nice. We have two separate compartments. So if we just look at this first compartment, you have two sides and then you have kind of like mesh pockets on each side. The issue with this was like they were too small for some stuff. Like if I wanted to put her glucometer in there, it'd be like really stuffed, which would then make the case itself a little bit thicker. But also if I wanted to put like her lancets in there, they were just gonna easily fall out if I like turned it over. So I wasn't super keen on this one. The other one just had like a very small lengthwise pocket. I don't even know what you would call it. And then one more mesh pocket that was long. So in the grand scheme of things, but it just wasn't designed really well. And I'll show you like the layout that I did. And that was also a thing too with this one, is there wasn't anywhere to really put the insulin. I could put it in this long pocket here, which is fine. It just wasn't what I preferred, and I wanted to have the glucagon somewhere in my case, and I could put that here, kind of, but then it's all squished and I don't want to mess with it because it's a very important part of, you know, if something were to happen to her. So I guess I could put that there. I could put this here. I would need the strips, which are really bulky. I mean, I really don't have anywhere else to put them. And then by the time I close it all up, it's just really thick and not appealing. So if you're not gonna carry as much stuff, I just don't recommend it. It wasn't my favorite. I liked the size because I was looking for something compact, but it's not meeting the needs that I have, and that's okay. Okay, so the next one we're gonna do, it's not specifically designed as a diabetic case, but I saw it on Amazon. I was like, this could maybe work. So I got this. It's actually a pencil case, and it's pretty long, a little bit longer than my hand, probably about 9 inches long. And I thought I would like this color because it was like a obnoxious yellow, and it would make me, you know, if I looked across the table, looked across the kitchen and I saw it, I'd be like, oh, I forgot that and I need to have it. But turns out I hate the color. So I ended up getting one in purple, and I still hated it. Not because of the color was great, but because it just didn't work again for me. One of my pet peeves with this bag is that the like logo on the bag itself is upside down, in relation to the bag itself. So this is the bag upright. You have the NOL, whatever that brand is from Amazon. If I open it, just open it this way, it's upside down. So that makes no sense to me. Why I would then have to turn around, because if I'm looking at it from the outside, I'm like, oh, okay, it should be right side up. and then I go to open it and everything falls out from the bottom, and that's annoying. So close it, it's right side up, the pocket upside down. So that's issue number one. The reason why I wanted to try is because it had little slits that I thought I could use for the insulin, and I'll just put one of them in there, and that works out well. I could also put one of these little finger prick thingies in there. That did okay. We will have to carry 2 different insulins, so we'll have another one here, and that's fine. But it's, again, more so just like the ability to open the bag the right way up without everything falling upside down, just from the logo. But I am allowed to easily put the glucagon in here, which is great. So I do love that. This I can then easily close for that pocket, which I love. The inside is just a big old pocket. And what I really loved about this is I can throw anything in here. I really wanted to be able to carry some low snacks or just like 15 gram or less carb snacks in here. Instead of having to then hold a separate bag of snacks in my purse or my diaper bag or whatever. So I really, really, really like this. And I had a ton of stuff in here. I don't have any snacks with me right now, but a ton of space, which is great. And then this last pocket is just a zippered mesh pocket and then 2 separate mesh pockets over here. I can put the glucometer on the side, a bunch of alcohol wipes, batteries, that's easy. Lancets, teeny tiny little things that you don't want to put anywhere, and then needles, and then her strips. All of which easily fit in here, which is great. This is a good option for if you're not like carrying a size specific purse, you have like a larger bag. I would actually highly recommend this because you could have everything in here and more. Now that I'm looking at it, I might actually decide on this one. I'm not sure. Because I wanted to be able to put it in my like crossbody bag. It's a little big for me, but I'm kind of leaning towards it again. I need to decide. Overall, as a pencil case, transition into a, diabetic case, not bad at all. And I love how everything just kind of has like its own little pocket. I'm very particular when it comes to like organization of these things, so I really do appreciate that. The next one, I really, really, really wanted to love this one, but I didn't. It is a specific diabetic case. Got it from Amazon. It does have a little emergency card holder here, which is nice. The thing I really liked about it is it had this detachable inside part where if you wanted to keep this in, you can. If you didn't, you don't have to. It has 2 zipper mesh pockets and 1 zipper pocket. So you really just have a plethora of space to put anything in here. You then have little slots to put your insulin or your little, I still don't know what the name of this is, prick thing, and like a little section there. And then you can remove this if you want to. If not, you can keep it in, and there's a little zipper mesh pocket there. And then you have these 2 little compartments here, which again, remove, which is really nice because if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. You can put some snacks in there, your little trinkets, lancets, all the good stuff. I love the idea of this one. I really did. So I'm just gonna put this in here. Wipes, pin needles can go also in here. Lancets in this little one. I will put batteries in the back pocket. I can maybe fit the glucagon back here. Yes, I can. Love that. The glucometer can fit. We can make it. So far, so good. There. The issue I had was with this. When you put it in here, it kind of comes in at an angle, so it's not flat. And when I go to put in all 2 of our insulins, and then this little pricky thingy again, it just like doesn't sit flat, which I hate. So then that was an automatic no for me. I aesthetically just wasn't feeling it. If this were to lie flat, this would be the one I'm going for, but because it doesn't, it just bothers me so much that it's not perfect that I'm gonna have to go with something else. But compartment-wise, 9 out of 10, so many different options. And in this little clear one, you could put snacks, little low candies in there, and you can easily access them because it's a clear pouch. So I really wanted to love this one, but it's a no for me, unfortunately. the last two are the ones I'm picking, I believe. So this is the first one that I got, that I ordered on expedited shipping because I was just so anxious and nervous to get something in my hands. It's from Glucology. This is the plus case. I probably should have just gone for the regular, but again, I was just so anxious to be able to hold everything I needed in one area that I went big. Go big or go home, right? So again, I wanted a somewhat obnoxious color to be able to easily recognize it from across the room. So I think that did the job. If I open it, you can see a ton of storage, and it's a hard shell. You have little loops here for various things. You have a zipper pocket here. You have an entire area back here. I can fit my whole hand back there just for storage or random things. You have a fold over pocket with an emergency card area slot there. A kind of little open area with little, I don't know, what's the word? Not adhesive. Elastic band at the top, and then another little loop here. So I'll show you what I do for this. We'll put my Aerie's glucometer in this little pocket here. And we'll put her strips here, this loop, love the loops. Put the little finger thing I never had there for her insulin here. See, I'm not doing that because it's really loops, but we'll keep going. I'll throw in this little slot. And in this zipper pocket, I can do pin needles and lancets. Okay, if I can do it properly. No one's perfect. No one's going to be. Okay, that's enough. Extra batteries, I can just throw this anywhere in here. I'll throw it in here behind me, but you can zip that up. And I still have an area for something else. I still have this entire pocket in here. And then also you have a zip area in the back with another zip pocket, another loop, another little, oh, I found something in here from the first time I was testing this out. 2 batteries. I was wondering where they went. Another little elastic band pocket, and then all of this entire space. You can put snacks, extras, whatever you want on this side. It's a pretty good depth. I could put this in here, I think, if it was a little, yeah, I can actually. It's another case that I was looking at. It'd be a little too wide, but you get the gist. It's a lot of stuff you can be able to put in there. So we are gonna go on vacation in about 3 weeks, and I'm banking on using this because it has a lot of storage and we could just take a lot of extras. So putting all her extra lancets, all her extra strips and insulin and all that good stuff in here. So not necessarily for like my day-to-day bag, but if we're going on a trip, we're gonna be somewhere for, you know, more time. I'm gonna take this just cause it can store so much. Really, really like this. I can also put my glucagon back here, no problem whatsoever, and I still have a ton of space to be able to fit it. So love this. At first it took me a little while to like it because it was so thick, but just knowing like we like to travel and we like to go, you know, places overnight and things like that, I figured we might as well have something that's a little more robust when it comes to like storing stuff. So I was gonna return this because I didn't like it for my everyday travel kit, but I think I'm gonna keep it. Plus I don't want to pay for shipping back because they don't have free shipping. So let's see. One thing I wanted to mention with this too is I got it in a bundle, and I got it with this little like cooling pouch, and I got it with these like pin needle pocket containers where you put your like sharp items. So I got 3 of those with it, which is really cool. So you can just open it, put your little sharps in there, because you don't want to just kind of throw things in the trash, especially if we're on the go, when you just kind of throw them in your bag and you go to fumble for something and you pinch yourself or prick yourself with a needle that's already been used. We don't want that. So you can just drop it in there. If I had this lancet, drop it in there, close it, boom. We know it's safe and sound in here, and I could easily fit this in my travel case. So really happy with that. And hopefully I can get it out. There we go. And last but certainly not least is the case I am going with. So from the beginning, I wanted to be able to carry everything, including glucagon and snacks, but I realized that was not realistic in one case to then be able to fit it in my purse. So I found this Sugar Medical diabetic case. You can get them from Sugar Medical itself, but I got it from Amazon because I wanted it really quickly, and I think it was cheaper on Amazon, so that's a win. They have a few prints. I wanted something, again, a little bit obnoxious, so I knew, again, if I looked across the kitchen and looked across the room, I could see that I left it there. And also something a little girly for Aerie. So it has a strap, which I think a few of the other ones have a strap and some of them don't, but if I just wanted to carry this in itself, I could, which is nice. Or if I just wanted to not have this at all, I could take it off, and that's fine too. Just depends. It has a front pocket that Velcros shut, which is nice because like on another one, it had the front pocket, but there was no closure to it. So anything you had in there can slip out. So really like this. If I open it, boom, you have, let's do this again, two sides and a little loophole in the middle. So this side you have a zipper mesh pocket. You have then a compartment behind it. And then you have this little elastic compartment, two loops, and Velcro, and I'll explain the Velcro in a second. How I did this, I'll show you really quickly. I have both insulin in this one. Well, in whatever this thing called in the middle. I have the glucometer. It gives you some Velcro for this. So it's not a pocket per se, but you just Velcro it to the Velcro here, which is nice. Velcro. I then have two loops. I can do her strips. And then we should have her ketone strip somewhere, but this isn't enough space to put another strip for ketones. So we probably split it back or something. Probably not ideal, but whatever. Pin needles. So no separate mesh pockets, but you take the good with the bad. It's fine. You'll figure it out. I'm gonna throw those in here along the lancets. Extra batteries. I'll put some alcohol wipes in this pocket in the back. And I have everything we need except for the glucagon. So I'm not loving that. I wish I was able to put the glucagon in here. I could maybe. I don't think I could. Maybe? Honestly, let's try it. I haven't tried it, but let's try. I don't think I can. And I don't want to squish it. Okay. Pleasant surprise. Did not know that could happen because I just had this in a separate zipper in my purse, but I do want to be able to have this with me at all times. So I'm happy with that. Don't have snacks in here, but I did have like a thing of graham crackers. They're a little crunched, but for the purpose of this, I had it in here before, but now that the glucagon's in there, I could maybe fit it in this front pocket, or like maybe a honey pack or something for if she were to get low. So not super flat, which I would prefer, but can I close it? I can close it. So I have everything I need in here except for like a plethora of snacks, but I'll just have to have that in my purse. I can carry it separately, that's fine. But for just an everyday, have everything with you that you need, I'm not mad at this, especially now that I know glucagon can go in here. I'm actually not bad. Not bad at all. I could fit another insulin pin in here because again, she has two, so that's great. I could fit something else in that loop, but I have everything I need. So that's why I went with this one. I'm gonna grab my purse real quick and show you, because I previously had just like a small crossbody that was like a wallet in a sense, because I don't like to carry a lot of stuff, especially if I'm just like on the go trying to get in and get out. But now that Averie's diabetic, I wanted to make sure I have everything that she needs. So I got this bag from Aerie offline, still a crossbody. Let me see if I can see it. Still a crossbody. I got it for 13 bucks on clearance. It was 70% off. Don't love the color, but not the point. Let's zip this up. I mean, even from the outside, you can see that I can easily fit it in there. I can throw it in. Keep it moving. So that's really all. The biggest thing I wanted from a bag or a case was to be able to just toss it in my purse and go. And I can do that. And I'll show you what I have in my purse. This is the separate bag of snacks that I have for her. Some fruit snacks, Starburst, applesauce pouch, granola bars, meat sticks, a little bit of everything just in case she goes low, or just a traditional like, Mom, I'm hungry, I want a snack kind of thing. And then I have a little wallet and keys, and gum and chapstick. Literally all I have, because I just want to be able to access everything quickly and easily for her if she needs it. So hopefully that helps. I'm really happy that this fits the glucagon. That was a pleasant surprise that I was not expecting. So again, don't love that it's like chunky, but in life or death situations where you need glucagon, that's not gonna matter. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Sorry if it was all over the place. Still kind of trying to get everything together, just like being a parent of a diabetic. But I wanted to kind of walk through why I picked this case and this other Glucology one for travel. But we will link the cases below. And let me know if you find another case that you like better. I'm willing to try them all. I think this one was maybe like 23 bucks-ish, 19, 25-ish range. This one was expensive because we got it in a bundle. This itself, I think, was maybe 40. I don't know. We'll put it in the details below. But hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you find a case that you like, because organization is key when you have a type 1 diabetic. So we'll see you later.